Hello, everyone, and welcome to my life. So, on today's episode, we're really just going to talk about a couple of changes or new habits or new changes that I've implemented into my life or am starting to implement into my life that are really just making my not only making my life better, but just improving my quality of life, which is making my life better. But anyway, so first off, I want to start by thanking whoever is listening to this because I made my podcast public, I think a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, I can't remember now. And a lot of people, well, a good amount of people, not a lot of people, like maybe like four or five, have messaged me and like have told me that they really like the podcast and just really good feedback. And it makes me feel good because I was really scared to share this for a minute. Um, but I did, and people are liking it, and it's a good feeling. But anyway, let's get started. So I I want to say, like, also, by the way, before I forget, I'm also doing my nails while recording this episode. I do my nails at home. I have a gel nail kit that I bought from Amazon. So yeah, I'll be doing that while recording. So if you hear anything, that's me and my nail kit stuff. Anyway, so I think it was in April. Yeah, I think it was in April where I literally just had a switch flipped. And it was like before this happened, I had been noticing just like little things and little changes in myself. I had become like a little bit more aware and a little bit more sensitive to things around me. And I'm not talking like sensitive, like me being a sensitive person. I also am a sensitive person, but just more sensitive to my environment, more sensitive to just the world. But I didn't really know, like, I didn't really have a good understanding of what that was or what was even happening. Like, I just had like small little mindset shifts and like just really me like kind of switching the way I think little by little without even knowing it. Like, I wasn't even doing it intentionally. It was just a thing that I did one day, liked it, started doing it again. Like, the more I kept doing it, the more I liked it. So now it's like a thing. Now it's like a habit. And let me give you an example of this. So, I think a couple episodes ago, I mentioned how if, like, say something unfavorable happens, I ask myself, is there anything that I can do now to change this unfavorable thing that happened or to make it go away? Like, is there anything that I can do to make it better? If the answer is yes, I go and I do that thing, whatever it is. Obviously, like, if I can do it, I go and do it. And then if the answer is no, that there's nothing I can do about it, then I just tell myself, listen, there's nothing you can do about it. You sitting here stressing over it is not going to do anything. It's not going to solve anything. So just let it go. And I just let it go. And I don't know why, but like after I like have that internal dialogue with myself and tell myself like if there's like nothing you can do about this situation, just let it go. It doesn't bother me anymore. And it's weird because I tend to overthink a lot, but for some reason in these certain scenarios, like it's not that I can turn my brain off because this is kind of impossible, I think. Actually anything is possible, but I don't know. I haven't learned that yet. But oh my dog, my cat just walked into the room. I don't know why I said my dog. I don't have a dog. Anyway, but yeah, like I said, I overthink a lot. And I'm doing my nails now, you can probably hear it. But it worked for me and it helped me just like let go of certain things in certain situations that I really can't do anything about. That's distracting. Me doing my nails while talking is kind of distracting. But yeah, so I had been noticing like little things like that like little shifts that I had been doing that actually helped me out. And it was like I was slowly waking up. But now I feel like I'm not awake yet because there's still more that like, and I'm talking spiritual awakening, by the way. I don't know if I've said that or if it was a little bit confusing. But I don't know, I've been feeling different, and it's like this one it's because of a specific thing that happened. This one thing happened and I was like completely lost. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what am I gonna do? This is my life. Like, my life kind of felt like it was being flipped upside down because of this one thing that led to other things happening. I'm not gonna say what the thing is, so it's probably gonna be a little confusing to you, but yeah. So, it was just like a lot of things were being exposed to me. Like, I just could see things that I couldn't see before, and I could, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, like, I just became more sensitive to things around me. I was able to pick up on energy more. I was able to just see things for what they were more than before, because before I would say I'm still pretty naive, but before it was worse than it is now. And yeah, like I was just oblivious to everything. I could not pick up on anything. I could not read people, but now I have a better handle on stuff like that. And because I have a better handle on stuff like that, now I see it as it's my responsibility, which it's always been, but it's my responsibility to make sure I give myself or allow myself to have the life that I want, the life that I was meant to have, the life that I was put on this earth to have, or the life that I came on this earth to experience. I know it's my responsibility to do that for myself, and I'm doing little changes that will bring me closer to that. And these changes are the main reason for this episode, but one of these changes is English. So if someone texts or calls me and I don't want to talk, I won't answer or I won't reply. And it's crazy because this is like so simple, like duh, if somebody calls me or texts me and I don't want to answer, I won't answer. It seems so easy, but it really wasn't for me. Like, it wasn't until like literally like 2 months ago, a month ago, that I was like, that this clicked in my head, because I used to be the person that I'd be in the shower. If you call me, like if my phone rings and I'm in the shower, I would literally get out of the shower to answer the phone instead of just enjoying my shower. Or like, say I'm watching TV or like a movie and it's something like I'm just really into it, like really interested. Someone will call me, I will literally stop I would literally stop anything I was doing to answer the phone for someone that was calling me. Like, I could literally be in class and I would answer the phone and be like, hey, can't talk right now. Me not answering is telling you I can't talk right now, I'm busy. But anyway, yeah, like I used to literally do that. Just, I don't know, I think it was like me not really realizing that my time is for me and just feeling like I have to give everyone a piece of my time just to please them. And it goes back to the people pleaser in me and all the childhood trauma and me feeling like I had to do that as a kid, that now I'm still doing, but I'm trying and working on it so I can get better and just slowly just move out of that and break out of that habit. But yeah, so if I'm doing something that I'm enjoying, like if I'm watching a movie and I'm really having a good time and you call me, and I don't feel like talking to you, I'm just not going to answer. And I'm not even going to text you and be like, sorry, I can't talk right now. I will literally not answer. Like, I don't need a reason. I was going to say I don't think I need a reason, but no, it's not even I don't think. I really don't need a reason for doing things or not doing things. It's my life. So if you call me and I don't want to talk to you, I won't answer. Or if you text me and I don't really feel like replying, I won't reply. Because I'm no longer like putting this pressure on myself that I have to be available for everyone in my life 24/7. And that is just like, it used to be so exhausting. Like, I could be doing something that I really enjoy and somebody calls me and I'm like, ugh, hi, now we have to talk now. And it's like, sometimes I do want to talk to people. Sometimes I call people. I still call people all the time for like long conversations. But it's like, if I don't want to talk to you, I take ownership of my time. Because I saw this somewhere or read this somewhere. I don't remember. But someone said, people text you or call you on their own time. So it's like, they call me and they text me when they feel like talking. But if I don't feel like talking, I don't have to answer them because I can also answer and reply on my own time. And if my time doesn't match up with theirs, fuck it. I guess we just don't talk right now. We'll just talk later. But yeah. And I don't know, this is along the lines of like me just really realizing that my time is my own. I have more control, not even control, but like more power over my life than I thought. Like, I would literally just get out the shower to talk to people on the phone. It could be a scam call. Do you know how many scam calls I get every day? And for me to just get out the shower, I love my showers. I have a good time in my showers. For me to get out my shower out of like my nice warm water. I'm trying to shower colder water now, but some days are better than others. But yeah, for me to just get out of my comfort and my peace just to see what you have going on, just to see why you called, you know? Habit number 2. I don't save the best for last. So, this has a deeper meaning, by the way. But I have like a couple of examples. Anyway, so I've recently noticed that every time I'm eating, I'm like, okay, so say I'm eating like veggies and rice and meat. I will eat the veggies first to get them out of the way. The veggies and the rice or whatever. Or like if I'm getting a bite, I would put a little bit of meat, a little bit of rice, and most of my veggies on that bite. Just so I could get rid of them faster. And then I could like enjoy the meat for last. Right. And this really backfires so many times because not even just with food, but just with like everything else. Like, say you're saving a perfume only for like your special days and that bottle breaks. What are you going to do? You're like, damn, I wasted all that perfume. I could have worn it, but now saving it for special days only. Those special days never came. So boom, now my perfume is gone forever. No one can wear it, not even myself. You're welcome, Floor. Now you smell good. You know? I have this funny story. When I was younger, I was eating at my aunt's house. She had this cat. Cute little kitten. But this kitten loved food. Just like my cat now. But yeah, we were just eating there, and then I was saving my meat for last because it was, the best part of the meal or whatever. And I just left it on the table, and then I went to the kitchen to like grab water or something. When I came back, guess what? The cat ate my chicken. The chicken was gone, and I was pissed. And I was like, you know what? All those bites, I could have enjoyed that chicken for all those bites, every single bite, but I didn't. Why? Because I saved it for last, and look, now I can't even eat it because it's gone. But that's not the reason why I'm saving the best for last. Well, that too, but the main reason here is what I realized is that I save the best for last because I feel like happiness or satisfaction is something that I really, really, really have to work for. Like I have to get through something really unfavorable or something that I don't like or don't really enjoy as much just so that I can get to this, I don't know, like rainbow at the end, like this prize, like which is in my examples like the meat that I was eating, that the cat, or the meat that I could have eaten if the cat hadn't stolen it. But yeah, like I've realized that it's not just with like the food and everything, like feeling like, oh, like I'm just gonna enjoy this for last so I can like end my meal with a bang, you know? It wasn't just that. It was more like, it was like my brain's way of like continuously telling myself, hey, you can't have this now because you haven't worked for it yet. You haven't suffered yet. So how can you be happy? You haven't suffered yet. You haven't gone through all of these things yet. So why should you deserve this piece of meat right now? And it's like, you don't have to go, you don't have to suffer, you don't have to go through unfavorable things, you don't have to experience discomfort just to get happiness at the end. You don't have to get through all of these bad things just so you can be satisfied in the end, or achieve satisfaction, or achieve satisfaction or achieve happiness. Happiness already exists. You already have it within you. You just have to allow yourself to experience it. You just have to allow yourself to feel it, and you have to allow yourself to have it because it's already here. You don't have to do anything to have it. You don't have to earn it. You just have to accept it because you already have it. Stop trying to chase happiness because you will never, ever get it if you chase it. You already have it. Why are you chasing something you already have? It's like this. A lot of people are like, oh, I'll be happy when I finish this class. I'll be happy when the semester's over. I'll be happy when I graduate. Okay, let's walk through that. You'll be happy when you finish this class. And the semester comes to an end, and boom, you finish the class, you finish all your classes, the semester is over, right? So you're like, yay, I'm happy. Now what? Now you have to find another goal to meet so that you can be happy again. And then you meet that goal and you're like, okay, now what? You set another goal and another goal and another goal. And this just keeps telling yourself that, like, you just keep telling yourself that you can never be happy because you always have to be working for it. You always have to be chasing it and working towards it. No, appreciate the little things. Realize that happiness is already here. You already have it. You just have to allow yourself to experience it because you're the only one blocking your way. Blocking your way and blocking your path from achieving this happiness that you so much desire. You already have it. You're literally chasing after something that you have in your back pocket. You just have to reach in. You just have to reach in there and grab it. It's that easy. You know, we love to overcomplicate things, but they're just that easy. So, if you have a perfume you like, wear it every day. Why save it for a special occasion? What if you die tomorrow? Your perfume's gone. Nobody even got to wear it. Why? Because you were saving it for that special occasion that never came. Why did it never come? Because you died. That was a little dark, but a little dark and extreme. But you know what I mean? Like, don't save your best dress for a special occasion. Don't save your perfume or cologne if you're whatever. Like, use it, wear it. Do it today. Do it now. Go to that place today. Stop waiting on other people. Stop waiting for you to have this and that so you could feel happy or so you could feel like you've earned something and now you can enjoy yourself. No, enjoy yourself now. And then watch how, like I said before, the universe will give you more experiences that will improve your quality of life. Like, sorry, I'm laughing because I'm getting distracted with doing my nails and talking at the same time. But yeah, the universe will give you more experiences that will align with your vibration. So if you're telling yourself, I'm happy, I already have happiness. Happiness is all around me, then happiness will be all around you. You will be happy all the time because remember what I said, the universe will prove you right. So if you think you're happy, if you think you deserve happiness, if you think you already have happiness, then you do. And you will. That will be your reality. That will be your life. That will be what you experience. Um Another thing. I do things because I love myself. So this is like my way of talking myself into things. So say I'm having a lazy day, um, and like I'm just laying on the couch, scrolling on TikTok, or just like on my phone on social media and stuff. And I haven't eaten because I kind of tend to like put off eating. It's not like I don't even know how to describe it. It's almost like I forget to eat sometimes. Or like I'll just feel hungry and then I'm like, "Oh, whatever, I'll eat in a little bit" cuz I get lazy. And then I forget that I was hungry and I just don't feel the hunger anymore because I forgot about it. And then when I look at the clock, I'm like, "Oh, it's been like mad hours and I haven't eaten yet. Let's go find some food." But yeah, so if I'm having a lazy day and I haven't eaten, I will tell myself, "Hey, Julia. By the way, my name's Julia. I've never said that on here. But hi, I'm Julia. Nice to meet you." Anyway, I tell myself, "Hey, Julia, would someone who loves herself sit here on her phone, scrolling on TikTok, instead of feeding herself food that will nourish her? Instead of just feeding herself, because that's what people that love themselves do. They feed themselves instead of sitting here and scrolling on TikTok. So if you want to talk a big game and say that you love yourself, then you will get up and go get yourself something to eat or go make yourself something to eat right now." And then I'm over here sitting like, damn, now I gotta get up and go do it because I love myself. If I say I love myself, then I'll do it. Like it's like a way of me like not tricking myself, but like talking myself into doing things that I know are good for me by telling myself like, what would someone that loves themselves do right now? Would they sit here scrolling on TikTok or would they actually get up and go get some food or go make some food? And I'm like, they would get up and go make some food. So then I get up and go make some food because I love myself. And if I love myself, then I would feed myself. I don't know if that would work for you, um, but that's just an example of something I've been doing. I've only done this a couple times though, and every time I've like had that little conversation or a little debate with myself, it's worked. So maybe you should try it. If it doesn't work, oh well, at least you tried. Um, Next change is I move my body. So, what this means for me is I go to the gym and I work out. Why? Because I actually enjoy it. I don't go to the gym because I want like a specific outcome. Yes, the body changes are beautiful and amazing, but I've really just like I enjoy the process more. Like I enjoy feeling stronger and seeing myself get stronger. Like, say, by the way, I just got a new deadlift PR, personal record, personal best, whatever you want to call it. And I can now deadlift 175 pounds. Whoa, God, Julia, whoa. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, stuff like that makes me happy. Like, going to the gym, deadlifting is like my favorite type of lift. I so far. So when I go and I deadlift or like I squat a certain weight, and then um previously I was doing like say I was deadlifting 160, and I would do like 2 reps of 160, so just deadlifting it twice, lifting the weight off of the ground twice, and that's all I could do with 160. But now I can do 175. So 160 is cake now for me. But it's like just seeing those things. Well, it's not cake, but you know. Anyway, um yeah, like it's just seeing those little changes and just feeling myself get stronger. Like I like that. crave it in a way almost. Like, I can go to the gym and spend like an hour there and I'm like, oh wow, it's been an hour. I kind of have to go home now. Like, I just like the feeling of knowing that I'm working on myself and working on making my body stronger and just literally seeing what my body can do. It's amazing. It's amazing just like really sitting there and realizing how strong you actually are. Like, my muscles are crazy. My muscles go hard. Like, I love these guys. Um, like sometimes I could be on like a machine, right? And I'll just be like, let's just see how heavy I can go. Just for fun, just cause. It probably isn't the healthiest thing for my muscles because like maybe it like tires them out too much. I don't know. I'm not a personal trainer, so I wouldn't know if I'm messing up my body. Hopefully not, but nothing has felt wrong yet. So, but yeah, like I move my body every day. I also like to go on hikes, and I've recently been having to like, because I want to work out every day, not every day, like 5 times a week, right? And I have to tell myself they don't have to be all at the gym. If you go on a bike ride, that's a workout. If you go on a hike, that's a workout. They don't all have to be in the gym for them to count. Just but yeah, that's just something that I have to tell myself and remind myself of so that I don't feel like I'm not doing anything or like I'm cheating at meeting my goals because I don't know. I'm slowly realizing and becoming okay with the fact that workouts can be fun. Kayaking is a workout. I love kayaking. Hiking is a workout. I love hiking. Working out doesn't always mean like be in the gym. Walking is a workout. You don't have to be in the gym to have a workout. And that's just something that I have to like constantly like not remind myself of, but like tell myself that and kind of like not reassure myself, but I don't know, just tell myself that. Like, hey, if you went on a hike, that's a workout. Good job. Congratulations. Happy for you. And it was fun. And you saw beautiful trees and a beautiful view. So good for you. It's a win-win all around. And I bring my cats on hikes. I bought her this cat carrier, like hiking backpack. She loves it. So that's fun too. Like seeing her like see the world and explore. That's really fun. But yeah. Moving on. This kind of relates to my previous, it relates to all of them. I am intentional with my words and I'm very compassionate with myself now. Like I give myself grace. Like the thing I just mentioned about like if I go on a hike, I'll feel like I didn't work out just because I wasn't in the gym. Like just telling myself, like reassuring myself, like no. Like you're doing it right. Like you're doing good. You're doing amazing. It's okay. It's okay. Just because this is what other people do doesn't mean this is what you have to do. And I'm not just talking about working out. I'm talking in general. Like I don't I'm not too hard on myself anymore because I've realized that I can be really freaking mean to myself, like really, really mean to myself. And just being more compassionate, like I've learned to be more compassionate with myself since starting to like learn how to heal my inner child because I'm realizing that the way that people used to talk to me as a kid or like the interactions and interactions with other people that I had as a kid, that's what I keep reflecting on myself. Like that's how I keep talking to myself. Um and it's not fair to me, 21-year-old Julia, and it's not fair to little Julia either. So in order for me to like oh like I've had to learn to be way more compassionate with myself. because of the inner child healing work, I guess, that I've been doing. Like, I've had to learn to be very compassionate to my inner child because I got cut off because the thing here stopped recording without me knowing. But what I was saying was I've been doing a lot of inner child healing work. And that's also something that I'm going to talk about more in this podcast. But doing the inner child healing work or healing my inner child is mainly just me breaking the cycles of trauma that I've been carrying with me since I was a kid, because the people in my life at the time, or when I was a child, did not know how to not impose their traumas on me or not infect me with their traumas. That's how I'm gonna leave it. I don't know how better to put it into words, but like, yeah, they didn't know how to heal from their trauma so that they don't pass it on to me. So now I have to heal from my trauma, from their trauma and the trauma that they caused in me because they didn't know how to deal with their own shit. Anyway, yeah, I've been having to like be a lot more compassionate to my younger self, and I've had to really just be the person that I needed when I was going through those things, and just being very loving and compassionate and caring and understanding with myself, my younger self. Because my younger self keeps coming up in literally every aspect of my life. So say I get an urge to people please, like something happens and I'm like, oh wait, like I should go do this and that, go above and beyond for this person just because blah 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 blah. So that's my inner child being like, oh wait, you have to go above and beyond, because if you don't, they're gonna leave and then you're gonna be lonely, and that's not good. That's what my inner child is telling me because that's how she feels. So I have to go in and be like, hey, honey, hello, little cute little tiny Julia. It's okay. It's okay if they leave. You know why? Because I'm here and I got you. You're going to be fine if whoever leaves for whatever reason. So guess what? You don't have to go here and go above and beyond for whoever because you fear that they're going to leave. Because guess what? If they do choose to leave, you will be fine. You will be okay. This is literally how I talk to my inner child, which is me talking to myself, but the younger version of me. I don't know if that's making any sense, but it makes sense for me. It's just hard for me to put things into words sometimes. Hopefully it makes sense. You know what? I'm just going to stop saying I hope it makes sense, because when I listen back to the podcast, it makes perfect sense. So, anyway, yeah, like I've just been telling myself like, hey, it's okay that you didn't. My cat is on the table now, okay? She's very nosy, so I have to get her down. But, okay, she's, oh, terrible. She almost knocked my headphones off. But I have to really just tell myself, like, hey, it's okay that you didn't do everything on your to-do list. That's fine. It's okay that all you did today was lay on the couch and play The Sims. That's fine. Because you know why? Sometimes we need those days. What's not okay is for you to sit there and play The Sims for a whole week in a row or 3 days in a row, because then what are we doing there? We're ignoring our responsibilities. We're not taking care of what we need to take care of. We're not treating ourselves the way we need to be treating ourselves, because guess what? If you loved yourself like you say you do, you wouldn't be here right now playing The Sims for the 5th hour in a row. You would be, I don't know, reading a book or something, like literally just getting up to take a walking break, you know? around the house. You would be getting up to go pee. You would be drinking a glass of water right now. You would go be making food for you to eat. You know what I mean? Just like little things. And then that's when I'm like, you're right, Julia. I will get up and go do those things because I love myself. And because I love myself, I will not sit here on this couch for another 5 hours playing The Sims, even though I really want to. It's really just knowing your limits and knowing like when it's a healthy break and when you're literally just letting yourself spiral into doing nothing just because you feel like it. So yes, be compassionate with yourself. Watch how you speak to yourself because that says a lot about you. I just smacked my mic. Because that says a lot about you and it says a lot about how you see yourself, what you think of yourself, and it also shows people how to treat you. Because if you're going around saying, "Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm so dumb. I can't even do anything right," then when other people say it, then not when other people say it, then other people are going to feel like they have the right to say it just because you're saying that to yourself. So when they go and call you stupid and dumb and you can't do anything right, what are you going to say? Because that's literally how you talk about yourself. That's literally what you say about yourself. So what do you have to say? Nothing. Because you literally just show them how they should treat you based on how you treat yourself. You show them what's okay and what's not okay for them to say to you based on what you say and don't say to yourself. So watch how you speak to yourself and be very compassionate with your words because you can hurt yourself a lot with just the words you use when you're speaking to yourself. So yeah, I'm also very intentional with my words, like I said before. And this is because, like on my last episode, like I said, your words are very powerful. Your words create your reality. So if I don't sit here and I don't say, I hate my life, I hate my body, I hate this, I hate that, I hate that. I don't say stuff like that. I don't sit here and complain every day about every little thing. I don't just sit here and look on the negative side of things because if that's what I'm focusing on, that's what will keep showing up in my life. So instead, I use this rule, which I'm probably going to repeat 100 million more times. I ask myself if there's something I can do about it to change the unfavorable situation, and there is something I can do about it, then I will go and do that so I can change the situation. But if there's nothing I can do about it, then, well, time to stop stressing about it, stressing over it. And it's also like I'm intentional with my words. Like, I feel like I went off on a tangent there. Anyway, I'm intentional with my words because I'm aware of the power that my words carry. So if I don't want my reality to be I'm this girl that hates her body, hates herself, hates her life, then why would I speak those words out? Why would I throw those words out into the universe if that's not what I want my reality to be? Can you hear the motorcycle? Okay, it's gone now. Maybe not. I can still hear it, but I'm going to keep talking. Okay, now it's gone. But yeah, like I'm very, very careful of the words that I say, and I'm always correcting myself because I didn't start doing this 20 years ago. No, I've recently started doing this. So I still have to make it a habit. So every time I like say something about myself, like, oh, I'm so stupid, I have to catch myself and be like, no, you're not. You're not. You're actually very smart. So it's like, I don't say degrading things to myself or about myself because I don't want that to be my reality. And that's not something I believe in. You know what I mean? If you think you're beautiful and smart and strong, then feed that to yourself. Feed that to your thoughts. Feed that to your words. Just, I don't know, but just watch what you say. Sorry. I keep coughing. But watch what you say to yourself and about yourself. because your words are powerful. And you don't want whatever you're saying to yourself, if it's bad, to become your reality. I mean, unless that's what you want to. If you want that to be, then go right ahead, enjoy, have a nice life. But if you don't want that to be your reality, then watch the words that you speak out into the universe. And lastly, I'm actively working on trying not to care what other people think, because I've realized that the only opinion that matters is my own, and the only opinion that should matter is my own. So if I feel like doing something, I will do it. If I feel like saying something, I will say it. If I feel like wearing something, I will wear it. And an example of how I do this, like how I'm working on not caring what people think, is literally doing things that make me feel uncomfortable. So say I wanted to wear my hair a certain way, and I'm in my house, in my space, in my comfort, in my little bubble. I'm like, "Oh, my hair looks great like this. Beautiful. It looks amazing. It looks fine. I like it." And then I step outside and I'm like, "Wait, sorry, I hit my mic again." And I'm like, "But wait, what if people think my hair is weird? What if it looks weird like this? Oh, like I don't know. Like, what if people think my hair looks weird? What if people don't like it?" And I'm like, "Julia, you left your house with your hair looking like this because you thought it looked fine. So why is it now that you're going to sit here and question yourself when you thought your hair looked fine? Why is it now that you're going to sit here and question yourself? Why are you going to try to predict what everyone that you're going to come across today, why are you going to try to predict what they're going to think about your hair? You really think your hair is that important? You really think everyone in this grocery store right now is going to stop here to think about your hair and comment on it? Even if they do, so what? Do you know them? Do they matter? Even if they did, do you care? And most of the time, the answer is no, I don't care. Because if I left my house with my hair looking like that, it's because I felt confident enough in myself and in my hair. And I thought I looked amazing. So why is it that I'm going to let some insignificant people's opinion of my hair change how I feel about it or how I feel about myself? Why? Why am I giving people that much power over my life? Why am I letting them control what it is that I do with my hair? How sad is that? Or not even just my hair, but just any part of my life and my body. Not really my body, but like my life. Why? Like, I used to think that everyone would be talking about me, everyone would be looking at me, and everyone would be just judging me all the time. And they're not. People literally don't care. How do I know this? When I go to the grocery store, how many people's hair do I comment on? Nobody. You know why? Because I'm over here looking at all the food that I'm going to buy, thinking about what I'm going to make with this chicken, thinking about, oh, how many zucchinis do I need? Do I like how the zucchini looks right now? Should I buy the zucchini or should I buy that zucchini? That's what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about if this girl's hair looks good or if this dude's shirt is too tight. I'm not thinking about that. So what makes me think other people are? They're literally not. They're there having their own little experiences in their own life, living in their own bubble, and they don't care about me or what I'm wearing or what I'm doing. So why should I concern myself with the possibility, not even the fact, the possibility that they might be thinking about me or concerned with what I'm doing or saying, or not even saying, but what I'm doing and what I'm wearing and who I am. You know, we give people too much power. We give people way too much power. And like a way that we can slowly take our power back is by, one, stop caring about what they think. Because how many times have you stopped yourself from doing something you really want just because of what other people would think of you if you did it? Or because of what other people would think, or just their opinion. Like, stop caring. Just stop caring. They're not that important. You're not even that important. You really think they're going to go on and on and on and on about their day, thinking about what this one random girl at the grocery store did with her hair? You really think they're going to go home and think about that? No, they're not. But you are. You're going to go home and think about, oh, are they actually thinking about how I wore my hair at the grocery store? Because they're not. Sorry to break it to you. I'm actually not sorry to break it to you. But yeah, that is all for today. So to summarize, things that I'm doing or changes that I'm implementing in my life that are making it better are: if someone texts or calls me and I don't want to talk, I will not answer or reply. Remember, people text you and call you on their own time. You don't have to pick up on their own time. You pick up and you reply on your time. I don't save the best for last, because happiness is not something that I have to fight to achieve or suffer in order to achieve it. It's something that I already have, and everyone already has. We just have to allow ourselves to feel it, and give ourselves permission to have it. I do things because I love myself. I ask myself, what would someone that loves themselves what would someone that loves themselves do in this moment instead of what it is that you're doing right now? And the thing that I'm doing right now is usually something, I don't want to say unproductive, but something that is not a good use of my time. I try to move my body. Try to stay active. I feed my body whole foods and I take vitamins daily. I'm intentional with my words because I know the power that words hold, and the power that words hold in just creating your reality. I stopped caring about what other people think. And one last thing, actually, that I forgot to mention is I protect my energy. I think this is one of the most important things on this list. I protect my energy. So like I mentioned before, I've become a lot more sensitive to other people's energies. And so if I don't like the vibe you give off, if I don't like how I feel and who I am when I'm with you, I will slowly distance myself. Why? Because I don't want to carry your negative energy with me. I don't want to hold your energy. I don't want your energy to transfer over to me. Because I don't want any of that. Keep it to yourself. I don't want it. So if I don't like your energy and I don't really like your vibe, I'm going to distance myself from you, and I'm not just going to give you free access to me and my energy anymore, because you're draining. You're just sucking the life out of me in a way. A little less dramatic than that, but yeah, like you're just draining me. And if I don't feel good when I'm around you, I'm not going to be around you. I'm not going to force myself to be around you. And that's also something that I want to go more in depth over, the whole protecting your energy part, because there's a lot more that I have to say and could say about it, and that could be its own episode. But for now, those are the things that I have been doing that have slowly improved my life and continue to improve my life. And the more I do them, the more I realize that they help a lot. So I hope this helped you in a way, and I hope some of these changes give you an idea of what you can do or changes you can implement into your life, and hopefully it can make your life better. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. But, give it a try. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for giving me your time. And I will see you when I see you.